Guys, how's it going? I hope your day is going well, and if it isn't, then I hope this story improves it. So, today's story is about the first time that I ever got drunk. And what makes this story interesting is that at the time I was 17, I chugged a quarter bottle of Crown Royal on an empty stomach, got $700 stolen from me, and I went to work and then threw up on my mom's driveway. So, to start the story off, a couple friends and I decided to get together after school and drink. So, we go to my friend's house. He grabs his dad's bottle of Crown Royal, and then we go to a park. At the park, of course find a good place to like sit down and do this where like no one can see us. So one of my friends, his name is Jeremy. He's a germaphobe, right? So he does not like sharing out of the bottle like that. So he takes 3 shots out of a shot glass, while the other friend and I, his name is Ryan, decide to like share out of the bottle. So Ryan is fake drinking the whole time. Like the liquor doesn't even hit his lips. And like I didn't think about calling him out on it, you know? So anyway, I'm just super full of myself, and my friends are like, dude, don't do it, don't do it, don't do it. And I don't even care. I'm just like, I'm gonna fucking do it. So I chug a quarter bottle on empty stomach, and I swear, like, dude, as soon as I stopped drinking, like, let go and, like, got air, I had to start coughing, which is really weird and unusual. You're not supposed to feel that way from drinking. And as soon as I got up, too, I already felt buzzed. So anyway, after we're done with that, after we're done with that, actually being drunk, and then my other friend probably not feeling anything since he only took 3 shots, and then the other one, of course, he didn't even drink at all. We all decide, let's go get something to eat. So we go to Jack in the Box, and as soon as we get to Jack in the Box, I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I'm feeling sick. What the hell? And anyway, we get the food, we leave because I actually have to go to work and I'm late. So on the way to work, I call my coworker, tell him that I'm gonna be late and all of that stuff, whatever. On the phone, he's like, "Are you drunk?" And I kept on denying it. I'm like, "No," but he could tell because my words are slurring. And then on top of that, too, for some reason, like Ryan kept on wanting to grab my backpack from me for some reason. And I don't know why he did, but he did. And like for some reason he and Jeremy would move further away from me, and then I'd move in because we're all friends, and like I couldn't hear them and everything, and then they keep moving away, and I was like, what the fuck? I mean, I knew I was drunk and that's why I didn't do anything, but in my head I was like getting pissed off at Ryan for like kept because he kept grabbing my backpack. So apparently what I didn't know, and Jeremy told me after, and I ended up being okay with Jeremy because Jeremy told me after, and Jeremy didn't steal anything from me. He told me after that the reason why Ryan kept on grabbing my backpack was because I don't like having things in my pocket, so I'd always put my wallet and everything in my backpack. Is because so then he could go through my backpack and like get my debit card information. And so that happened. I didn't know about it. I'm drunk as fuck, okay? So after that, I walk to the bus stop. I end up throwing up at the bus stop. Then I get on one bus. I throw up on that bus. And before I leave on my like at the stop that I need to get off, the bus driver is all questioning me. Are you high? Are you drunk? How old are you? So I tell them how old I am. I'm 17, and then I deny that I'm high or drunk. And like, this bus driver, okay, she's one of those people where it's like, I can't tell, is this a man or is this a woman? So I'm just trying to be polite, but I genuinely couldn't tell. I was like, I'm sorry, sir, I'm just feeling really sick. And then she looks at me pissed, and I'm like, dude, like, what the fuck? So I get off just feeling super awkward because I know I'm drunk. And on top of that, too, I know that she's pissed at me now. So after that, I get on the next bus. And of course, I throw up on that bus as well. I threw up on like my favorite shoes. And I'm like, fuck, dude. So after that, of course, I get to work. And I'm like an hour, maybe 2 hours late, and I'm still fucking drunk, dude. Like, holy shit. So, at work, my words are slurring, I'm extra slow, I can't perform, and I'm like, oh my god, why did I do this? And, like, some of my coworkers, like, stopped me and started talking to me, and I was like, dude, I know you're drunk, bro. Like, you, like, they knew. They're like, dude, I know you're drunk. And so one day, not one day, sorry. So I have to take a dessert order for a group of gentlemen, and when I take the dessert order, because I'm trying really hard to like speak clearly, I'm all like, I can't remember what I was saying, but I'm just trying to get their dessert order. Like, is there anything I can start you guys with dessert or something like that? I said it, but again, my words slurred as I said it, and I was thinking in my head, oh fuck, and then the guys looked at me and they started laughing, because I think that they knew that I was drunk, and I was like, oh fuck. Oh, and then on top of that too, I had to go to the bathroom a few times to throw up as well. Luckily though, I didn't get fired for that because my boss was out of town, and then the new manager, like, for the cooks, I guess he was super chill and didn't really care. I was like, what the? I was like, I got so lucky on that I didn't get fired. And then after that, too, of course, I take the bus down to my mom's house. And by then, like, I still feel it a little bit, but, like, I'm not feeling super drunk because I fucking threw up a fuck ton, dude. And so when that happened, my mom picks me up. I get out of the car, like, when we get home. On the way up, I throw up, and then I just tell my mom, oh, yeah, like, I'm sorry. I'm just feeling sick because I think I ate something that didn't, you know, like food poisoning or some bullshit like that. I said something like that. So that happens, and then I take a shower and just go straight to bed. Okay, so next morning I wake up, I start doing my homework, and then I hose down the driveway, feeling like I guess a little hungover. Not really, because I didn't really feel hungover, I guess, because I didn't pass out is the first thing. I threw up pretty much everything, so I think that also really helped too. And so yeah, but my head, it did feel a little sore, and then after that it felt fine, and then it feels sore again. Yeah. But then I ate a bowl of pho with a coworker, and I was perfectly fine after. So I think really that I'm not sure what it was. You guys tell me what you think it is. I'm not sure. So now looking back though, I'm so lucky that, like, because this situation could have got worse, because let's just say it like this. I was drunk in public, and I was underage, okay? And I'm lucky that, like, I didn't get arrested for being drunk in public. I chugged a quarter bottle on an empty stomach. I'm lucky that I didn't, like, fucking pass out or something like that. And then third thing, I went to fucking work drunk. And I'm lucky that I didn't get fired. So anyway, the situation could have been a lot worse. I'm glad it didn't turn out that way. Anyway, so back to the whole thing that I was talking about where my quote-unquote friend, right, Ryan, stole money from me. So I find out after, because I log into my bank account, and then I see that there's like $700 missing. Well, $700 spent on FIFA. And I'm thinking in my head, what the fuck? Why is there charges on FIFA? I don't even play video games. So what I find out after, because I just kind of say something about it, and I was talking with Jeremy, and Jeremy told me, he's like, oh yeah, Ryan stole from you. He took your debit card information and all of that stuff. I find out about that. I'm pissed, bro. I'm fucking pissed. So, like, dude, every muscle in my body wants to beat his ass, dude. Like, he was scared of me after because I straight up, like, I yelled at him a few times, and like, I actually did end up punching him one time, and then I got suspended, and I was actually gonna come back to school and kick his ass as soon as I get off suspension, but I decided not to, just because growing up, my parents weren't very supportive of me, and on top of that too, like, I got into a lot of trouble all the time, and every time that I got in trouble, I always got sided against, and I knew that they weren't gonna side with me. They were always gonna side against me, given whatever it is, even if I get fucked over. And it's like, you understand why I'm pissed, right? I always got sided against for some reason. So I decided not to, and because I respect my parents too and everything, unlike that guy, and because they knew straight up I wanted to kill that motherfucker. So I didn't do it, but I did straight up tell him, like, you're so fucking lucky that there's the law and my fucking parents, because if it weren't for those two things, you'd be dead right now in a fucking grave. Anyway, I was so angry at him, and which is understandable. I was so fucking angry at him. Like, I wanted to burn his house down with him and his family in it. I wanted to fucking rob his house. I wanted to beat him and fucking torture him. So anyway, and then after that, I told him straight up, like, I hope you do this to somebody else and they fucking kill you. And, like, again, as I said before, this guy was scared of me, because him versus me, like, if we're gonna talk about size, okay, I'm 5'5" and 130 pounds. I'm not a big guy, but I'm definitely not a big guy, but I'm not really small. I'm like a little smaller than average. This guy, he's taller than me and he's skinny. Only thing is that between the two of us, I have more muscle mass, and on top of that, I'm like a little, like, if we're in a fight, I think I'm pretty quick. I mean, so anyway, this guy knows that if he fights me, he's at a disadvantage, and, like, I'm gonna kick his ass. So anyway, this whole beef happens, and then, yeah, I was so angry, and from there, I didn't know what to do, because it's like, fuck, I really wanted to retaliate, and I was going to, except that I knew that if I do that, I'm gonna fuck myself over. So anyway, that's what happened. I really, looking back though, and this sounds fucked up, I really wish that I did retaliate, because I never got the $700 back. I'm still upset at him to this day, and I still want to kick his ass now, but I know that there's no need for me to ever try. I mean, especially now, since I'm 21 now, and if I do that, I'm gonna go to jail or prison or whatever. So anyway, that's the story for this. I guess the whole lesson behind this is be careful who your friends are. And honestly, dude, just, if you're gonna do stupid shit, do it before you're 18. Don't do it after. I should have done it after, and that's a big regret that I have now. Or should have done it before, but that's a big regret I have now. And yeah, just that. I also have another story based off this one right after this. And if you enjoyed this one, you'll probably enjoy the next one. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe.